Beloveds, just because a pathway is presented to you does not necessarily mean that it is one that you are meant to take. And on the contrary, the pathways that you do take are indeed the ones that you are meant to. It seems contradictory, but yet it is all part of this grand design. Understand that when you make a choice, it is something that you are indeed meant to experience. This choice may be for light or this choice may be for darkness, but eventually you will find your way back to truth, for that is what will always prevail. And you may consider lying to yourself. You may consider fooling yourself. You may consider being in denial. You may consider saying, I refuse to look at this. But eventually, what will happen for you, beloved, is much like a beach ball that cannot be kept underwater. It will surface. And in the surfacing, beloveds, we are asking you to take a look and say, this is something that I have allowed a lot of anger to be reconciled around. But what lies deeply underneath the anger is actually fear. And the fear is what is going to lead you back to the love and to the truth. If you understood the machinations of how it is all intricately connected with one another, beloveds, you would allow yourselves to begin to relax and stop worrying about all things. Because even if you make a choice and you say, I have made a choice for darkness, I am indulging, it will eventually lead you back to truth and it will eventually lead you back to light. And there may be some pain and consternation and anger and fear that will accompany you, but it is what will cause you to course correct. You cannot stay in fear forever. You cannot stay in anger or resentment forever. There will come a day when you will make the decision that you will no longer gossip about another, for what they do is show you a mirror of some aspect of self with which you have been in denial. And you will say, let me take a look at what it is that I have not wanted to see. Let me take a look at what it is that I have not wanted to love. I have always said that I am a victim of this thing that someone has said to me. But, beloveds, have you ever been willing to look and see, when have you done that to another? For the only way that anyone or any circumstance comes within the frequency of your universe is that there is some connection. There is some way in which you have participated with it. And then you disowned it.